Okay, today we're going to be talking about 4 areas of weapon training. The 4 areas that you need to be proficient in and go through if you want to understand how to use a weapon. Now, this could be any weapon. It could be a firearm. It could be, a club. It could be a knife. It could be pepper spray. It could be a tactical flashlight. It could be a traditional martial arts weapon as well if you're learning how to use that. So it could be any weapon, anything that's used as a weapon. The first thing you want to do is the first of the 4 would be learning about the weapon. So familiarizing yourself with the weapon, knowing the parts of the weapon, what they're for, how to use them, the proper size of the weapon, and if it fits you or who it would fit, how to hold it, different ways to hold it, and the benefits of each of those. And you want to know all about how it works also, the things you can do with it and the things that it doesn't do. And then you want to kind of practice with it in the air. So not really striking at anything or shooting at anything or anything like that, but just drawing it, using it, swinging it in the air, things like that. So that would be the first thing you want to learn, learning about the weapon, familiarizing yourself with it. The second thing would be target practice. So whatever weapon it is, you need to understand and practice striking targets. So if it's a tactical flashlight, you need to hit something, hit the heavy bag, hit something like that with it, just to know what it's like to strike something. If it's pepper spray, take it out and practice moving and striking it at a target or spraying it at a target. Same thing with firearms. Practice target shooting, and you could do all these things either static or while moving, under more duress or active, things like that. So target practice. Also, when you're hitting with a blunt weapon or a bladed weapon or anything like that, when you hit the target, you realize real quick that it's not like striking in the air, and it's not as easy as you think, because a lot of times the weapon bounces off the target or deflects or things like that. So that would be the second thing you'd want to practice, target practice. The third thing would be weapon retention. So whatever weapon you're using, you want to learn how to keep that weapon. You don't want to lose the weapon or drop the weapon and have, the opponent use it against you or, the adversary. So you don't want to lose your weapon. And you want to practice ways to, maintain that, or how to hold it tightly so that it won't, so that you won't drop it. How to maintain proper distance so they can't grab it, things like that. So how to retain the weapon. That would be the third thing. And the final thing we'll talk about would be how to disarm someone with that weapon, or how to defend yourself against that weapon. So that would kind of round this, 4-area, thing we're looking at. So how to take the weapon back if someone gets it, or if someone's using it against you, or how to take it away. And you could learn that with a weapon, how to take it away with another weapon, or how to take it away empty-handed if you need to, which isn't, and it isn't easy, but sometimes it's necessary, and it's the only choice you have. Now, with weapon retention and with practicing disarms, it's important to start slow, but eventually you want to learn to only do things that work against full resistance. So you need to practice these techniques against a fully resisting partner eventually, to see if they really work. And you'll find out real quick what works and what doesn't work, because when someone's resisting fully and moving fast, you'll know some of these things that you see taught don't work very well, or some of the things that we've all been taught. I've been taught plenty of things that don't work well, and plenty of the things that do work well under stress. But remember, what works well sometimes in a static classroom with a compliant partner does not work well against someone who really wants to hurt you. So anyway, 4 areas of weapon training. I hope that's helpful. Something to think about. One of the things I picked up from one of my instructors, and I thought I'd share it with you. So hopefully you got something from that and learned a lot. Like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep this going. Thanks, guys.